fire. I am having so much fun nowadays. I feel like I'm hosting Jerry Springer. We have mayors getting into fist fights. We have murders on CNN. Well, the host is utterly destroyed. We have, Warren, she's up to bat. Everyone is going after JFK. It was epic. We have the Donald, our president, attempted assassination. Once again, police arrest man with Molotov cocktails plotting to assassinate Trump admin officials. But I guess this guy had a plethora of weapons revealed in a plot to assassinate high-ranking government officials, including, newly confirmed Treasury Secretary Scott and good old Pete. Pop the confetti. Breaking news. Pete is trying to make America great again. Ooh, Miley's gonna be demoted. Looks like his security clearance is revoked. Hegseth demoting the general, make him a, airman nothing. Move him into the Air Force, move him somewhere. But anywhere you move him, that's like disrespectful to us. The highest I got to was E4. But now if you put him at I'm like, really? This is all I've done in my life? And as this article says, total humiliation. Well, I think he's done that. Call me crazy, but I think he's done pretty well on his own. But Trump is signing all of these executive orders. He's like, and it takes him so long to sign. You guys see his signature? Like, if he would just learn how to sign things faster, we'd be really far ahead. Don't get me wrong, impressive signature, but take some time. The media is up in arms of what everything's happening. Well, like we said, everything's going to happen. And now even like this, here's your articles. Why ultra-processed foods are so bad for you. Trump gets in. RFK gets in. What if ultra-processed foods aren't as bad as you think? Which honestly, over the last 3 days, I would have taken any food. I did a 3-day fast. I also haven't had alcohol since last year. So if I'm a little edgy, you know why. Also, breaking news, the crowd goes wild. Hawkish Fed pauses rate cuts as expected. Now that Trump's in. This cat has everyone against him. Even the media has pre-written headlines, like horrible. Trump, this, bad. Also, she needs to fix... You have a cracked screen, ma'am. Get that thing fixed. We wouldn't want any shards of glass in your hands. RFK Jr. faces grilling on anti-vaccine comments and animal mutilation at confirmation hearing. Trump live updates. You know the saying where it's like the louder your opposition is or your haters, the more you know you're probably going in the right direction. I'm sure that's not what it says, and I just made that up, but it felt about right. And he's signing an executive order to use Guantanamo Bay to hold over 30,000 illegal aliens. Oh, and this just in. Kitty, I said breaking news. Thank you. There, breaking news. This is currently what is happening on the streets live.
Officer with ICE doing a routine check.
Well, I'm an American citizen.
Well, we have questions that'll determine that answer.
Okay.
How many points are scored in a football game?
6.
We want to make America
Great again.
Who's the best female artist?
Taylor Swift.
All right, last question. Can you say Walmart?
Don't do it.
Sir, can you say...
Yes, I know. Walmart.
Breaking news, it is going down like Chinatown. Also, the shorts have thrown in the towel. You guys just, that's it. I don't know. We've never in the history of ever seen, there's no one on the other side. You guys are all going long. Which I'm down with that, but just trade futures. It's so much better. Other than just throwing your money. Also, my futures course, I just launched it. I will give you a few minutes to grab a code. It does run out rather quickly. I am sorry I can't have a lot of people in. Also, if you tried to get it yesterday and it taxed you wrong, they're going to refund your taxes. Not the IRS ones, the ones that, because it was screwed up. That's why I only let so many people in, because when something goes wrong, it goes wrong. And then my email box blows up. Also, when you click on it and it says $199 and you check out, congratulations. But if it says 1,000, it doesn't exist anymore. Missed it and you will have to come back tomorrow. Also, it's the best course I've ever launched. Why is that, you ask? I saved the best for last. And let me show you why the smart people, all smart traders, trade futures. And I do say trade because you get in, you get out, digits go up. Kind of like all of my online course prices have been up for $1,000. The watch list, they're still there. I have not risen the prices on there. Here's some from just this week. You're up 77%. On 1, 2, 3 trades, you're up $2,135 doll hairs. And I say doll hairs because we only paper trade on this channel. Because I never want to see you lose money. I mean, you're going to lose money, but then you'll make money. And I'm kind of cheap. I want to make sure you're getting everything at the low wholesale discount. That's why with futures, you have leverage. Really? Yes, really. See, in crypto, if you want to do leverage, you got to do a VPN. It's all this bad stuff. Liquidity, it's right away. Diversification, low commissions, tax advantages, margin, 24/7-ish. And in futures, I said tax advantage. They tax you at a different rate, like a much lower one. I mean, I could be saving you 30% right off the top. If you're able to get a code and access the course, congratulations. I release a new video every single day. Also, you can do it this way, because I know sometimes you don't have time. You can be like Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. Can you guys imagine this? He is calling the top, kids. He has $325.2 billion sitting on the sidelines in cash. Yes, there is a time to get in and a time to get out. A time to get in, a time to get out. That's what I teach you to do. All of my courses have always been in order, like swing trading. You get in, you get out. Wait for another setup. You get in, you get out. And then you, like Warren Buffett, your digits, okay? Oh, not so much. They constantly go up, 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 up and away. Also, pop the confetti. When you guys do email me, it's okay. It's just, I get a lot of it. And 99.9% of it looks like this. My 130 turned into 385. Do you see? You start with $100. I don't care. Out. My 600 option to 1,700 out. Class paid for. Thank you, Bill. Never know who that Bill is. Not that you care. I was a Wade. I do care. I have your watch list going through the swing trading. I really like Trump. Won't save you, but Jesus will comment. I think Jesus was more of a savior than a saver. I think Jesus would be a traitor. I do. And people get lost because I think he talks about, money a lot. This was actually Judgment Day. It's Bravo paraphrased, but it's like, I gave you 3. I gave you 1 gold and 2 silver, and you come and you go bury it. You do nothing. Also, for the Christians in the audience, be careful. Judgment Day's coming. Matthew 25:26. You may want to re-look that one up. Wicked and lazy servant. Let me ask you this. Every day, God gives you life. You're breathing, right? Well, if you're watching this, you probably are. But my question is, what are you doing? What did you do today? Did you make a difference in someone's life today? Did you say something that changed someone's life today? Did you make more digits? Digits go up so you can help people. Make a dent in this universe. Oh my gosh, I don't want to hear your excuses. I could hear you speaking it to me right now. Fire people. Trump's given his orders. They're not negotiable. You're fired. Get out. She actually went out kicking and screaming. Let me just make sure I get this right, because you guys, some people snitch on me. Exclusive. You do. It's like teaching high school, and I have to go see the principal again. And then he'd say to me, "Did you really say that?" And I'm like, I did. I really did. Do you want to fire me? Please? It's been 22 years. Come on. You guys have a file a mile long on me. You know you're doing something right. Inspector General escorted out of her office after defying the White House. See? She defied. I'm not going. Okay. She didn't say I'm not going anywhere. She just didn't go anywhere. So someone in authority picked her up and threw her out. And she, too, was a 22-year veteran of the department. Goodbye. No, I cannot see anything in this article that they picked her up and threw her out. But which stock should you buy in your very next trade? Oh, I know. I'll give you my watch list for today. RDNT. Steal it. You didn't even have to pay for it. 1 candle close. Actually, right there. But there's the 200. The religious people are like, we gotta wait. Bullish crossover. Let's go. Guys, take your talents. Do cool things in life. Just don't be like her. Oh, God. You want to hear it?
No, I am not. My
you are. That's exactly what you're doing.
Health. Look, no one should be fooled here. As Secretary of HHS, Robert Kennedy will have the power to undercut vaccines and vaccine manufacturers.
No, in breaking news, we got more coming in from Hypocrite Hill.
President Trump asked you to, quote, clean up corruption and conflicts. Sounds great. You've said that you will, quote, slam shut the revolving door between government agencies and the companies they regulate. That also sounds great. So here's an easy question. Will you commit that when you leave this job, you will not accept compensation from a drug company, a medical device company, a hospital system, or a health insurer for at least 4 years, including as a lobbyist or a board member?
Can you just repeat the last part of the question? Can I commit
You're
to
not going
what?
to take money from drug companies in any way, shape, or form.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You're the
happy
one-
to commit to that.
Okay, good. That's what I figured.
And you want to know why everyone is laughing? He's like, oh, me? He's talking about her, but he can't say it. Oh, the amount of things.
I said it's an easy question to start with. And I think you're right on this
I don't
question.
think any of them want to give me money, by the way.
Right. Let's keep going.
In regards to me saying Hypocrite Hill, Warren, oh gosh, it's like, you just shut up, received $748,000 from the healthcare industry. And I have other numbers that are over $1 million. This article has her over $1 million just in pharmaceutical lobbying. Guys, I'm not just picking on Democrats. This is Republicans too. You go to Congress, there's reasons why usually you do that. And this should be absolutely outlawed. Pfizer, how much are you taking in? Democrat, Oregon, $716,000. Republican, Iowa, Republican, Texas, Republican, South Dakota. Guys, I've been in the trenches. I know these people, and I know their psychotic, psychopathy faces. A bunch of psychopaths with their big smiles. I don't care if it's leadership in the church, to the House, to your house. And people always try to corner me. Are you Republican? Are you Democrat? No. Are you Baptist? Are you charismatic? Are you non-denominational? No. And then I say something like, I'm a God-fearing man. I wake up every morning and I say, thank you for giving me oxygen. I'm still here. Now, moving on. Oh, the media and the people are just losing it.
I am pro-safety.
We'll have order. Please proceed, Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, and here's Warren now saying that RFK could bankrupt these health organizations. Oh, shoot. Then where's she going to get money?
To continue to make money off his anti-vax position.
Oh, he's going to make money. Oh, my gosh. I just want to smash my face in
Look,
there.
he says he won't go to work for drug companies because the American people have a right to know that the decisions made while he is Secretary of HHS are only for the good of the American people. And yet, he wants to keep a piece of the action on every one of these anti-vax lawsuits. And what that means potentially is, as Secretary of HHS, he can make those lawsuits a whole lot more profitable. In fact, he may have the opportunity to bankrupt the vaccine manufacturer.
Thank God. Also, just to put it in perspective, who would she vote for? Right here. Come on. Now, in breaking news, RFK is also called, wait for it.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
That is a pejorative, Senator, that's applied to me, mainly to keep me from asking difficult questions about.
Well, about just about anything. And that's me. I mean, call me a conspiracy theorist. Here's one. Chalk this up to where it's like, you are so crazy, Bravo, until, there's actually a bill. Listen to this. A bill to amend Title 10 United States Code to provide for the rapid acquisition of directed energy weapons system. That's weird. I didn't know that existed by the Department of Defense and for other purposes. Also, people making dents in the universe live on CNN, which I just found out that I get more views than them. This one of their top 5 most watched shows, networks. gets between 44,000 and 53,000 views. And this is for a 2-hour morning show, and she gets paid between $1 to $5 million. I want that. But in case you missed it, which you probably did because it was on CNN, this is really good.
President Trump got elected, according to President Trump in an interview, I think it was with Kristen Welker of NBC, was because of grocery prices. Not the only reason, but...
Oh, he got elected because of grocery prices. And you wonder why your views are less than mine.
A reason, high prices, inflation, especially at the grocery. The Department of Agriculture says that between 2020 and 2022, 42% of crop workers were undocumented immigrants. And in many cases, as you know, these migrants do jobs many Americans do not want to do. So how does President Trump make sure that the effort to deport people who are not in this country legally doesn't end up hurting Americans who want safe borders, absolutely, but also don't want to see even more higher prices in groceries?
Okay, get ready for the death of CNN, their anchor.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's not your position, Jake, you're just asking the question, that we should supply America's food with exploitative illegal alien labor.
Oh, boom. I'm going to chalk that one up. 1 for the White House and 0 for CNN. Let's continue.
I obviously don't think that's what you're implying. Only 1% of alien workers in the entire country work in agriculture. The top destination for illegal aliens are large cities like New York, like Los Angeles, and small industrial towns, of course, all across the heartland, as we've seen with the Biden flights. None of those illegal aliens are doing farm work. Those 30,000 illegal aliens that Joe Biden dumped into Springfield.
I'm talking about the ones that are.
But I'm explaining this. It's important to understand.
No, you're kind of changing the subject. I mean, I'm talking about the ones.
I will give me 30 minutes. I'll go as deep as you want on this. I'm explaining to you and your audience.
I don't have a I'm talking about the ones that work in the agriculture industry.
I'm
you can come back and we can talk about the ones in the cities. I swear.
I'll do the whole answer. The illegal aliens that Joe Biden brought into our country are not full stop doing farm work. They are not. The illegal aliens he brought in from Venezuela, from Haiti, from Nicaragua, they are not doing farm work. They are in our cities collecting welfare. As for the farmers, there is a guest worker program that President Trump supports. Over time as well, we will transition into automation, so we'll never have to have this conversation ever again. But there's no universe in which this nation is going to allow the previous president to flood our nation with millions and millions of illegal aliens who just get to stay here. And we are especially not going to allow a subset of those illegal aliens to rape and murder our citizens. So we are going to unapologetically enforce our immigration laws, and as I'm sure you will celebrate, we are going to unleash the power and might of the U.S. government to eradicate the presence of transnational threats on our soil.
Also, this coming in from Arkansas from THV11. You guys are going to have to go back to work. 220,000 able-bodied age adults in Arkansas receive free health care. That's $2.2 billion a year. You're going back to work. Why is that, you ask? Because Dad's home. Also, if you could do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We got a lot going on. Even though people in the comment section are like, when did you say something's going to happen? Are your digits not going up today? Don't get mad at me. Are you lazy and not doing anything with your life? Don't come at me. I work every day helping people because I love it. Also, if I see you in the streets, come up to me, give me a big hug or shake my hand. Or I love you guys. And I want to see your life just a little bit less stressful. I just promise you, when the digits are there, you're like, oh, less stress. When the side hustles pay off, less stress. Not just that, you can hire people, make changes in their lives. Come on. You're given one life. That's it. Use it. And I will see you tomorrow.